Most kids probably wouldn't want to spend a Sunday back at school, milling around with parents at the gym, picking up brochures. Well, unless you're the kind of kid that thinks making stuff and chain reactions like dominoes are pretty cool. And aspiring engineers like 17-year-old Tommy George from Connecticut think they're pretty awesome.
Dominoes aren't required. Dominoes kind of epitomize the chain reaction, right?
Tommy is in one of the teams competing in a regional Rube Goldberg contest at White Plains High School in New York.
A Rube Goldberg, essentially, you're trying to complete a very simple task in a very complex way with a lot of steps. And I think the dominoes lend themselves to that sort of idea.
Each of the 10 teams has to build a machine from really anything they can get their hands on. Toy cars, old cans of soda, and even torn brochures. Using at least 20 steps, their machine has to complete some mundane task, and it's got to be humorous in some way. This year's goal: erase a chalkboard. It's a simple enough goal, but Tommy and his Danbury High classmates had to literally pick up the pieces when their U-Haul encountered bumpy terrain.
Yeah, so we got there and opened the U-Haul, and everything was just in splinters.
It looked like a tornado had hit the machine.
A tower had even fallen apart.
The wires had come off out of the battery and everything, so I basically had to rebuild that entire step.
Fall after fall after fall. Tommy's team, called the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., had to work fast to retest and repair. After a couple of hours of quick work, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got their machine going. All teams had to fix on the spot.
They need to think physics, they need to think engineering, they need to make it work. It's really a blank slate for them to do whatever they want, and you see a lot of the creativity shine through.
But they were competing against a pretty cool balloon pop from a New York team named the Robusters. A Rube featuring a piñata hamburger, and even a machine involving an aquarium. In the end, their quirkiness and their successful runs got them first prize.
It was very close. It came down to just a few minor details, the fact that they had more successful runs in total from the 2 times they were able to go. And they had the goofiness, the funniness, as well as the overall design.
It was definitely a Sunday well spent. As winners of the regional event, the Agents took their machine to the national event in Wisconsin. While they didn't place in the top 4, they did receive a special award for teamwork.